look at conflict and procedural and structural constraints. Process construct of conflict is a sequence of events that explains the interactions of two or more parties engaged in an interaction. Viewed as a series of episodic events, the behavior of one party triggers the behavior of another, with the degree of reaction being dependent on the significance of the impact. Conflict is viewed as a win-lose situation and escalates over time with responses depending on the personalities involved. Mutually satisfactory outcomes must be reached, or latent conflict areas will trigger later conflict. Structural construct conflict maintains that the conflict results from conditions that influence behavior. Structural causes may be organizational policies, cultural or group norms, or personality traits and expectations of others' behavior. Team conflict has many causes. Teams are made up of individuals with their own idiosyncrasies, human frailties, and personal values. Conflict in empowered teams has two root causes: the goals of the team and the collected negative stamps of team members. Conflict can lead to passive-aggressive behavior such as procrastination, delay, and avoidance. Resolving conflict by identifying common values promotes commitment through people's personal belief systems. Values are universally accepted behaviors, not codes of conduct or doctrine. Team conflict can also result when leaders and subordinates have incourageous role expectations for themselves or others. Role expectations must clearly be defined and agreement must be reached before goals can be attained. Resolving problems between two or more parties requires objectivity and open and honest discussion. Those resolving conflict must focus on the problem and not the personalities of those involved. When conflict cannot be resolved to the full satisfaction of the parties in conflict, achieving compromise through a third party is imperative. Gaining consensus is a way to prevent conflict. Consensus does not mean that all people have to approve to the outcome of 100%, but it does mean that each group member accepts and can abide by the outcome. Reaching consensus is not always easily achieved. Original positions or expectations often require modification.